All right, we're here for HBL action. Kenyon Wanamingo Knights versus Triton Cobras. I'm Colt Ullum. I'm joined by Kirby Vanderwalker here. Kirby, good to have you over here. I think we got a good game here tonight.
Oh, so thank you for having me. I appreciate the text and the email you sent out earlier this week, and glad to be here and hope to have a competitive basketball game.
Yeah, you know, we got Kenyon right now. They're 0-11 overall, but looking at their scores and stuff, they've been in games, and we played earlier in the year. It was 47-41, and it kind of came down to the end of the game on what was going to happen in that. Cobras right now are 3-9 overall, just 2-7 in the HBL. So both teams, I think, that are looking to rebuild their program and get better every game here.
Yeah, our team struggles to score the basketball on a consistent basis. They've been getting better. They're improving. They've been really breaking presses well, especially against who was that? Oh, the Byron Bears the other night. Then they played Hayfield most recently and had a little more trouble there, but they're starting to become a little more consistent. It's just scoring can be tough for them.
Yeah, definitely, you know, talking with Coach Wright with the Cobras, he's just kind of happy that they've improved game by game. Kind of had a setback with Goodhue earlier in the week, and Goodhue just one of those teams that's going to pressure you and get after you the whole game, and there wasn't much we could get done in that game at all. So it looks like we're going to be going to the national anthem, so we'll be back with starting lineups here after the national anthem.
Here's Tess Erlinson, the sophomore for the Knights, averaging 10.4 points a game. Here's Julia Dahl, a junior for the Knights, scoring about 3 points a game. Here's Madison Gresseth, the only senior for the Knights, Colt.
Sophomore Josie Kwam.
Sophomore Josie Kwam, averaging about 3 points. And here's Stella Redsico, averaging 9.7 points a game, the junior. She had a double-double last contest, 15 points, 12 boards.
All right, we'll have the starting lineups here for the Cobras.
Number 3, freshman Aziri Thiemann.
Got number 3, freshman Aziri Thiemann from Dodge Center, Minnesota.
Number 14, senior Brenna Essig.
We got number 14, senior Brenna Essig, also from Dodge Center, Minnesota.
15, freshman Gabby Molina.
We got freshman Gabby Molina, number 15, from Dodge Center, Minnesota.
4, sophomore Briley Iverson.
And Sophomore number 24, Briley Iverson, the leading scorer for the Cobras from Dodge Center, Minnesota.
Aspen Iverson.
And junior Aspen Iverson, number 25 from Dodge Center, Minnesota, also sister to Briley Iverson. So again, take a look here at the starting lineups brought to you by TCI Construction, Zeri Thiemann, Brenna Essig, Gabby Molina, Briley Iverson, and Aspen Iverson. So we'll be going down to the tip-off here in just a few seconds.
Colt, I really like what you've been doing there with your graphics. You've done a nice job, and the personal touch with the pictures you've added. Excellent.
Yeah, it's fun. You know, we just talking with the kids, and I know I'm sure you talking with the kids. I think they appreciate the streams as much. They go home, they watch the game, they like to listen to us talk about them and all that fun stuff. So it's been a lot of fun this year with them.
Oh, absolutely. And I think I'm really glad we leave the streams up, the games up, so they can watch it. But here's an early shot, rebounded by Erlinson. Oh, stolen away here by the Cobras.
Yeah, Briley Iverson there, putting one back. She's going to miss there. Ball back to the Knights here as the Knights will bring it up court.
Knights did a nice job there breaking the press, staying under control, passing through it as coach likes to attack that way. Here comes Quam now, stripped ball, and back to the Cobras.
So one of the two seniors for the Cobras, Brenna Essig, to inbounds here too. So you got two young teams here really when you think about the lineups and everything they got. You know, multiple freshmen, sophomores for both teams here. Not a lot of seniors, but here's a Zeri Thiemann bringing it down. It's going to be a steal there for the Knights, though.
Yeah, Maddie Gresseth, right place, right time. She was in position. The Knights run that 2-3 zone, and so far 0-0 ball game after a minute. Might have gotten away with a walk there, but no call.
Good move and a drive down there, a little shot up. That's going to be off. Rebound Iverson, though. Almost knocked away there, but Iverson will bring it up. Iverson kind of does everything for the team. Even though she's a big girl, she'll bring that ball up the court and everything, but she'll get down the post and do some dirty work down there, too.
Yeah, you always enjoy those taller players that can be inside and outside threats.
Yeah, and she's definitely had to take more of a leadership role this year. A senior-heavy team last year. She was able to kind of just play her game, but she's got to be more of a leader on the court here, and just talking to her during the school day and everything, she knows that she's got to be a better leader on the court for her entire team. Well, and that's, young teams, they've kind of search for those leaders, and eventually they will kind of show themselves. And I know Coach Wright happy to get Brenna Essig back out for basketball. She hadn't been out the last couple of years, and she's great to have as a senior leader for this team. Was a leader for the volleyball team in the fall also. And here's Redsicle, one of the leading shot attempt players for the Knights. She's headed to the stripe as we've got a foul on the Cobras, number 15. That'll be Molina there with that foul. Yeah, the freshman. Yeah, Molina's a super aggressive player. She'll get after it during the game. Let's go make that one right away. And this is an area of Stella's game that she needs to continue to work on, getting a little more arc on her shot and following through with that hand in the cookie jar. She'll miss that one. Rebound Essig. Iverson will bring it up court here. We'll dish over to Thiemann. Got a bounce, stay with the Cobras here. Yeah, the Cobras kind of tried to force that pass. Maybe should have been a bounce pass, but they get the ball in the out of bounds. Yeah, that's one thing, Coach Wright's talked about. They really got to continue to limit turnovers, and a lot of it comes off. They're making some poor passes, just need to make better decisions here. Well, you always hear coaches say, make the easy pass, and now they're starting to do that here. Iverson on the drive here. That's Aspen Iverson kicking over to her cousin, Zeri Thiemann. Good pressure defense by the Knights there. We'll drive by Molina. She'll miss that one. Rebound Knights. Yeah, that's something the Knights got to get better at as a whole group. Just being a little more physical, a little tougher, especially on the rebounding there. That ball will stay with the Cobras, though. Knocked out of bounds there by the Knights. Molina looking to get this inbound. She'll give it out to Iverson. Iverson back to Thiemann. Thiemann dishing it back to Aspen Iverson. A little shot out there. That's going to be off. Rebound, Brenna Essig. Well, the Knights really were lucky there and fortunate that they got split twice by the drive, and the ball got inside, and they were able to kick out for a shot. Just didn't hit it. Yeah, and Brenna Essig, you'll see down there, she gets a lot of dirty rebounds down low and stuff. She works hard all game long. It's a little steal here as Zeri Thiemann kicks it over to Molina, back to Thiemann, over to Iverson. It'll go off Iverson's hand. It'll be out of bounds here. Back to Knights ball here.
Well, that was 2 straight possessions, one for the Knights and then one for the Cobras, where, again, they forced the pass. And, just they get more time as a ball handler than you really think. And they just rush the pass every now and then. So
I think it's a lot. When they deal with this in the HBL, so many pressure defenses they deal with all the time. So it's kind of, they got that internal clock where they think they got to get it out so much faster against all the teams they play. Where if they're just patient on the court and take their time, they can have some good things happen.
I think that's something where the game has changed. I don't know how old you are, Colt, but I played back in the early 2000s, and many more teams are full court pressing nowadays, it seems.
Yeah, and I think I'm 1 year younger than you.
Okay.
So I think I was a junior when you were a senior in high school.
All right. You told me today you were a wrestling guy.
Yep, I was a wrestling guy. Got talked into the stream and stuff, but I tell you what, I've enjoyed basketball a ton this year, doing these games and stuff, and that's going to be a foul, I think, on Briley Iverson. That's been an issue with her this year. She gets herself in foul trouble super early in games and, finds her way on the bench a lot, and they can't afford to have her on the bench. Leading scorer for her, she's got 66 points. The next closest one is 76, so their offense goes through them. The 3-point attempt there.
Yeah, Josie Quam and Maddie Gresseth gets the rebound. Couldn't quite finish the putback, but that was a good possession for the Knights. They had 2 quality looks.
Yeah, neither team has been able to find the basket quite yet, but Josie Bowe, the young freshman there, able to get some points in there.
That was a good finish by her. She absorbed the contact and was able to finish. Nice pass to Redsicle. Might have got hit on the arm, no call. See, and this is the part of the game that the Knights need to get a little more physical on here, these putback attempts.
Yeah, it's big to finish this back.
It's Coach Weemy for the Knights is asking the officials for any contact. And
if I'm not mistaken, Coach Weemy came over from the boys program right to the girls program here.
Actually, it was the reverse. Coach Lurkin used to coach the girls. Jake was the assistant. And now Coach Lurkin coaches the boys, and Jake is the girls' coach.
Yeah, and Jake just busy all year long. Head football coach, also head basketball, and then head golf, too. I know I dealt with him during the golf season multiple times, sitting and talking to him.
Yes. A few years ago, there was a football coaching vacancy, and he stepped up to do it and has done a nice job.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice move there by Quam. Just a little short, but good move.
Rebound Thiemann. She'll push it forward.
Oh, now Quam with a deflection with a steal. Oh, might have been some body.
Yeah. These refs are definitely letting them play right now.
And depending on the type of player you are, you either like that or you don't.
Yeah, and it's going to be another foul there. That was on 15, Molina. That's her second right now. She, like Iverson, too, will get into foul trouble a little bit. Just super aggressive player. She's looking for steals all the time.
Yep. Here's Erlinson, now the sophomore. One of the main threats for the Knights offensively, leading scorer for the team. Hopefully these free throw attempts can get her into some rhythm.
Yeah, 2-2 score here. Both teams have kind of struggled finding the basket right now. She'll make that one. There'll be a lead now for the Knights.
Yeah, she's got a pretty good shot. Ooh,
good steal there, Erlinson. She'll push it up court and see if Iverson's smart there.
Oh, got to finish, Tess. She gets another chance, and she does.
Only 2 points. That's 4 for her right now.
Rachel Ryan checked in for the Knights here, number 2.
I tell you, just watching last game, Rachel Ryan's just fun to watch on the court. Not only basketball, but then watching her in volleyball in the fall was so fun to watch her as a libero on the court. And I know the Ryan family just breeds good athletes there, so it's fun to watch them play.
Yeah, the youngest of 3 kids. Her brother Tyler was a state champ in wrestling a couple times, and Brianna is thinking about doing gymnastics in Winona State next year.
It's fun. Josie Bowe on a shot attempt there, but she'll go down. 5-2 lead right now for the Knights here.
Nice bounce pass by Erlinson on the cut by Stella Redsicle, and she finishes, and we're going to have a timeout, Colt.
All right, this will be our first timeout.
Hi, I'm Sean.
And I'm Becky, and we met Tracy at an open house for the house that we now own.
This is about a year ago, and we were looking at purchasing our dream house. But it was what could go wrong with our previous house? It pretty much did. We had, hail damage and other storm damage, roofing issues, just you name it. And Tracy really came through for us. He made a couple calls and made, this dream come true.
He has a guy for everything. So when we couldn't get anybody to respond to our calls, he made one phone call to his guy, and they were there the next day or even the same day. It was priceless.
I know it just wasn't just one guy. He called the installation guy, plumber guy, contractors, took care of our contractors with us. It just, everything he did was priceless. And this is, give a quick thank you to Tracy.
Yep. Thank you, Tracy. I would recommend him to anyone, so choose Tracy.
All right, we're back out of this timeout. Timeout there taken by the Cobras as Cobras Coach Wright just, I think, trying to tell the girls to settle down a little bit, run the offense, and just have some patience in yourself.
I think that was a good timeout by Coach Wright as the Knights run a 6-0 run.
Moved by Iverson in there, not able to finish. He's able to knock that ball away, though. And I know the Cobras, it's a whole brand new offense for those guys. Coach Wright's first year coaching, coming back to his high school. He's an alumni from here, so I think he was excited to come back here and coach, but he's, trying to instill his own little offense in here as the Knights will throw that ball away, go back to the Cobras.
Yeah, and who knows with all that COVID stuff going on over the summer, how much time you got to work with his players, and it seems like they're learning as the season goes.
And, the nice thing with these girls is, I'm an early person to school every day, and there's always girls in here shooting in the morning. He's in here with them, so plenty of these young girls are in trying to get better every morning. So he's been able to work on them, and I've called all these games this year at home, and the improvement they've made as the years went on has been huge. Ella Thomas, young freshman there with a shot, getting some varsity time here.
Yeah, that was a good shot, open look, just didn't hit it.
And she was just brought up this last couple of games, so it's interesting to see her get a few minutes here, and we'll get another timeout here. Sponsor. All right, we're back here.
Yeah, and the Cobras on the dead balls and the made shots are extended a little man press. Erlinson doing a nice job directing traffic here.
And I know that's Coach Wright's style that he wants to get into. He just didn't want to rush this team into pressing without getting the offense kind of figured out. But I know he's a press-first coach. That's what he did at his former school.
Well, it's one, it's fun to play, okay, and two, when you're struggling on offense, your best offense is a good defense. So
yeah,
get some open looks, get some transition baskets, get your team feeling good about themselves.
And you've seen those success, especially teams in our areas. Goodhue and Byron with those presses, and even Cotter does a great job pressing, and they score a lot of points that way. And they'll just frustrate you.
And that looked like a hard block there.
Yeah.
Might have been some arm, and Coach Weemy's at half court now yelling at him, but
I like Coach Weemy's excitement in it and everything, and I've had enough conversations with him. He's a guy that just cares about the kids and cares about the sports, and it's good to see the excitement. And like any time as a coach, you want your kids to get the best opportunity out there.
Right. Back to that whole pressing defense thing. You got to have a depth, a quality team that has a lot of depth too to do it. And I see that Coach Wright has been rotating girls in left and right here.
Yeah, he's slowly getting depth as he start to move up a few girls to varsity that have played a lot of JV this year. So trying to get them a chance to play and just getting them into the way they want to play. It's another basket for Erlinson. That's 5 points for her right now.
Yeah, 3 for 3 at the stripe. Let's see if she can knock another one down. And she does. So good start there by Erlinson. Knights up 9-2 here with 6 minutes into the game.
Aspen Iverson on a little drive here. Kick out to Ella Thomas for 2. Just a 2-pointer.
Yeah, that was good offense, though. Draw the defenders, kick it to the shooter, knock it down. Oh, that was some good defense there by number 3. Let's see. Thiemann, it looks like.
Yep, Zari Thiemann.
She's got some length and some long arms with a steal now by Erlinson and the Knights. Oof. The length there by the Cobras again caused the turnover.
Yeah, there is a lot of, between Thiemann and Iverson, they're just long girls, and they play a ton of basketball. Both of them are only one-sport athletes, which, they play basketball year-round really more than anything. Tons of AAU basketball.
I'd like to see the Cobras get it in. There's it is right there. Now the Knights dig it out. As Julia Dahl takes a knee to the head. And we get a timeout by the Knights.
All right, this timeout brought to you by... All right, we're back out of this timeout here. So timeout there by Coach Weemy. It was just kind of a scramble for a ball there, I think, just to make sure he kept possession. Good movement here by the Knights.
Yeah, you like to reward your girls with a timeout there as they got on the floor and ended up getting that loose ball. I like to see the Knights do a little back cutting here as the Cobras have extended their pressure beyond the three-point line, and Redsko gets a try. And what happened? A back cut for a layup there, Colt.
Yeah, they've done a nice job here offensively. I think the Knights running their offense, the Cobras throw it away, and this has kind of been an issue of them all year, is where they throw a lot of these passes away that they...
Yeah, there was a defender there, but she really wasn't pressured. It was just a poor decision there by the ball handler.
Yeah, and it a lot of times will show the youth of this team where they're not trusting themselves making good, hard, clean passes. Good little cut again there, Retzko.
That was a nice little bounce pass with the left hand by Rachel Ryan. We had a good screen, and Stella read the defenders. She trailed, and she did a curl cut and gets to the free throw line.
Yeah, Knights are going to do that all night until the Cobras can decide how to stop it or get something in there to make any stop against them. Let's go to the line here.
Well, she's showing some soft touch here at the free throw line. 2 for 3 now.
Yep, 6 points for her. So her and Erlinson both with 6 points now for the Knights. See if she can make it 7 here.
Little strong.
Rebound there for Selton. Riley Iverson passing it back over to Selton. Back to Iverson here as they'll bring it up court. See if they can get some semblance of an offense going here. Iverson's trying to get down in the post there. All the Knights will collapse. A little lefty move by her.
Yeah, she looks like a natural lefty. She's got to be.
Yeah, she is a natural lefty. It's kind of crazy. Her and her sister Aspen are both lefties. So crazy to get those two. And they got one more sister is in 6th grade, Harper, coming up. But I think she's a righty.
Well, us being baseball coaches, we know how valuable those lefties are.
That's 3 points right there for Erlinson.
Yeah, Erlinson, she got to that free throw line a couple times, and her stroke looks dialed in right now.
Iverson back to Josie Bowe. Josie Bowe has kind of been the hot shot three-point shooter for the Cobras this year, as Iverson makes a nice drive there, makes the basket, and we'll go to the line, see if she can complete the three-point play.
Well, this is a couple times it's happened to the Knights defense, and this is the first time it's hurt them. The ball handler split the two defenders, got to the lane, and that was just not very good recognition who had the ball. You got to force her to her non-dominant hand.
She'll make that free throw there, though, so that's 3 points for her. They travel on Earlson, so I'll stay with the Cobras. See if the Cobras can get any momentum going their way right now. It's kind of been all Knights, and the Knights have done a nice job defensively and offensively the start of this game.
Well, I don't know if I saw much of a walk there, but obviously the official did. And now that was a quick 5 seconds, so
you almost think it's a little bit of a makeup call there.
Who knows, but the Knights will get the ball back.
Cobras going back into this press again.
Handle it, reverse the ball now. There you go.
Yep. Good job getting it back to the middle here. Erlinson on a little drive, kick back.
Well, they're getting a little antsy right now. Just, settle down, make some quality passes. Cobras have been extending their defense. Keep back cutting them. There's a shot, open shot for Gresseth. Off to the left a little bit.
Molina with the rebound here. She'll slow it down. She'll push it to Iverson. Iverson will bring it up court here. Sliding it over to Iverson. Looking to get it to her sister down in the post. Sister to sister here. 2 points, Iverson. And that's where Iverson will make her money, right on that side of the post, that little left-handed finish there.
Yeah, she likes to turn to her right shoulder, being a lefty, and use the glass there to her advantage. That was a nice move. I'd like to see the Knights see if they can make an adjustment to that.
Molina almost with the steal there, but it's going to be a foul, I believe, on the Knights. 11.
Yeah, Josie Quam picks up the foul in the open court.
Riley Iverson will come off the court here. Inbound the pass here to Selton.
I think these two teams are pretty, equally balanced, and each possession is going to be big, especially when we get a little closer to the end of the half here. I'd like to see each team value the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, I think momentum's going to play a big role. If either of these teams can get rolling offensively, I think they can put some points in, and that will turn over on the defensive side of the ball too. Lino will get that into Thiemann. Back to Iverson. Iverson on the drive, kicking back out to her sister Aspen. Just off her hands, that'll be Knight's ball.
Yeah, and you saw that the sisters kind of, gave each other a little, hey, don't worry about it, sort of greeting there. But that was an errant pass by the Cobras.
Yeah, two sisters, and definitely both got a little bit different personalities of each other, but both just love basketball, and they're a basketball family too, love basketball. Dad kind of coached them all the way through youth. Also has helped a lot with our youth boys basketball programs too. So he's been around it for a long time.
Well, that's what it takes to have a competitive, high school program, is those youth coaches. So thanks to those guys for stepping up.
Yeah, the Iversons are part of the Thiemann family, which has kind of been our basketball family in this town. Colton Thiemann, who does normally the stream with me, is gone tonight, but was part of our state entrant team back in, I think it was 2007 or 8.
Okay.
I want to say. So the Thiemanns have kind of been our leaders in basketball, and with them has came some good basketball teams. 3-pointers, Gabby Molina there.
Yeah, that looked pure right out of her hand. Ball had some good back rotation on it, and picks up the 3-pointer. Tessa's got to keep her eyes up, see the court. There's a nice pass.
Little block there by Iverson, but tipped back by Azeri Thiemann off. Iverson, that will stay with the Knights. So we're kind of back into a game here. Knights ran out to kind of a good run there, got a good lead, but now we're 15-12 right now.
That was a good recovery by the defender there for the Cobras. I'd like to see Maddie shot fake next time and see if she can get her defender in the air.
See, let's go down here in the paint.
It's a good rebound to see if they can be strong with it. It's going to be a jump.
Yep, it's going to be a jump ball. Looks like that's going to go with the Cobras here, though.
I hope all the people in KW land are watching tonight. There's no boys game or wrestling tonight, so this is the only KW game. for the evening. Hopefully they're watching.
This is one of those nights where you wish you could have the full gym and everything. I think both programs, nothing else is going on for any other winter sports, and that's kind of an oddity to happen. But, you know, it's nice to be able to at least get some fans in here and get a chance, and then chance for you guys to watch the streams at home too.
That was kind of an unusual sequence there for the Knights. They might have got away with the travel, and the referees were a little out of position and might have missed one on the sideline. That was a nice little jab step by Josie to get her defender to hedge a little bit. Just missed the shot.
Okay, Molina pushing this up, and that's going to be a foul, I think, on Josie Quam there. Oh, yes.
Rachel Ryan checking back in for KW along with Thomas.
And Josie Bowe coming in. Both freshmen coming in here. Josie Bowe's kind of been a three-point shooter for the Cobras this year.
Yeah, sitting around
a lot of her points.
Sitting around 30% from three.
Yeah, she's had a few big games. She's had a couple double-digit point games this year, just making three-pointers. I'd like to see her do a little bit more down in the paint. I think she's got the ability down there, as the Cobras will miss, and they'll go back to the Knights here.
Well, the Knights have kind of been sputtering a little bit here on offense. They need to have one of their best possessions to get the momentum back on their side. You can hear Coach Weemy yelling opposite.
Good little save there, but that'll go back to the Cobras as Josie Bowe will push it all the way down court. See if she goes up strong here. Good play there.
We're going to have some transition basket attempt here by Erlandson. Pulls up. That was a nice look ahead there by Stella Redsico after the steal.
That's 11 points for Erlandson right now already. Kind of been all Erlandson and Redsico for the Knights right now.
Yeah, they're kind of doing the heavy lifting offensively for the Knights.
Mismatch right there as we got Ryan on Iverson on the drive there.
Yeah, Rachel Ryan, though, she won't back down, though.
No, not at all. And I'm sure dealing with her brother growing up has made her a pretty tough girl.
Right. Nice save by Rachel. Three-point attempt. Gets it. Yeah, Erlandson and Redsico, both about 10 points on the average for the year, and the next closest Knights offensive player is just sitting at about 3 points per game. So they do a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, and for the Cobras, outside of Iverson, you know, there are a couple decent scorers with Azeri and Gabby and Josie and Brenna scoring, but they're right down about that 60-point. And here's Riley Iverson saying, "You're going to make three. I'm going to answer back with three here."
Well, she took advantage of the Knights defenders sinking in a little too far. They were unable to contest the shot there.
Cobras will go to bring three more new players in. Gabby Molina, Natalie Robinson, one of our other seniors, and then Aspen Iverson coming back on the court.
Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. If you're going to full court press, you better have it bench.
Yeah.
Here's Quam now off the set play on the inbounds.
Rebound theme in there. I think that's going to be a foul there on number 10.
Looks like it's a 6-team foul on the Knights. That was Maddie Gressa's foul, her first.
Iverson will come off the court here. I like to see for the Cobras Azeri Thiemann get it going. She had a real nice game a couple weeks ago against Pine Island for the win for the Cobras. And she's got some skills if she just trusts herself and has some patience out there. It's another turnover there for the Cobras, back to the Knights.
Yeah, Rachel Ryan sticking her head down there, getting a steal. Nice post entry by Julia there to Stella, and a nice move.
The foul is going to be on Thiemann there.
I know Brian Flum has been working with her. People at KW know Brian Flum well. A Kenyan graduate who went on to play basketball at South Dakota State. Redskill knocks the first one down, shooting, I think, 3 for 5 here from the line.
Yeah, 7 points for her right now. Looks like Erlandson will come back into the game.
Yeah, interesting. Looks like Josie Quam might have 2 fouls. She's going to have to watch it here before the end of the half.
Thiemann will look to bring it up court here. Over to Robinson, back to Thiemann, a little floater in there. She'll make that basket and she'll go to the line here. See if she can complete the 3-point play.
That was just a little give and go, pass to the wing, dive towards the bucket, and give her the ball, and she makes it.
Thiemann shooting 66% from free throw right now. She hasn't got to the free throw line a ton this year, but has had some success when she's been able to get there.
Yeah, this is kind of a troubled time here for the Knights with less than 3 minutes, and Red Skull picks up her 2nd foul. They're going to have to weather the storm here for the next 3 minutes without her. Got to rotate up here, offensive players.
Good job getting to the middle there as they'll push it over to Ryan.
Left-handed
great pass.
Julia Dahl finishes. Rachel with a nice pass on the left-handed bounce.
Yeah, and that's your risky take with that press. If you don't get back and get yourself in position.
Well, that's just the thing. If you find yourself behind the ball, you got to sprint to get ahead of it.
Robinson threw up that 3-pointer, was just off a little bit. Back with the Knights here. Erlinson for 3.
Just a little strong.
Aspen Iverson ahead to Gabby Molina.
Nice finish. Good finish there by Molina.
Yeah, that's 5 points for them. We're at a 20-24 game right now.
Nice pass.
Yeah, great pass there, Aspen Iverson to Molina. Cobra's now within 2 here. Knights doing a good job getting through the press that time. Knocked out of bounds. They'll stay with the Knights. 1:43 left right now.
Oh, they are going to bring Stella Red Skull back in. They're rolling the dice here, Colt.
Yeah, and Coach Wright said the same. Molina with 2 fouls right now is on the court also for the Cobras.
Well, I think as players, you got to learn how to play with fouls, and this is a good learning opportunity for them. Yeah, a little poke from behind.
Yeah, and that's not, that's going to be the second one on Briley Iverson there, and I think she's lucky that's the only second one. I think she maybe could have had a couple fouls earlier in the game too, and that's something she's just got to continue to get better for. She's only a sophomore, but just got to realize that she's important to this team, and you can't waste fouls out there.
Yeah, Red Skull will find herself at the line on a bonus here, but like you're saying, I think one of the biggest things as players too is to learn how the coach or the officials are officiating. Are they going to let a little more go, or are they going to be calling it pretty tight? And she's done a nice job taking advantage of that until she picked up her 2nd.
Red Skull will make that one. I think a little confusion that she wasn't shooting on that one. Everyone thinking it was a 1-and-1 there.
And gets both of them. So
it's 9 points for her right now.
If I was the Cobras, I'd get the ball at the high post and attack the Red Skull with 2 fouls. We'll see if they do it.
And this seems to be the Cobras kind of line up that they're not going to get a ton down in the paint there. Thiemann takes a 3-pointer from the outside. Good rebound, Essig there.
Well, that was some poor rebounding by the Knights as they all kind of stood and watched the ball. But you got to find a body. I know it's tough against the zone, but you got to do it. Ooh, and they get a break there.
Shot there, and she'll miss on that.
Got to get back now.
We'll push forward to Molina here. Laying, that's 2 points for her, and she's going to put together a good last 2 minutes here for the Cobras. 9 points for her right now. Cobras will continue in that press.
Got to get to the middle. It's 2-on-1 if you get it there.
Yep, we got Red Skull there.
I think the Knights are going to look to hold it here with 25 seconds left before the half.
Yeah, try not to give the Cobras a chance to tie the score up before halftime. And always that last basket before halftime can be such good motivation going into it.
Now they're going to get a foul, cheap foul here with 15 seconds left.
That's going to be Molina. That's 3 on her right now.
Oofta. Can't do that just before half. And they're getting a sub in for her.
Yep, Azella Thomas, young freshman, will come into the game here.
Dahl with a 1-and-1 chance to increase the Knights' lead before half. Nice shot by Julia there.
It's 3 points for her right now, so it's been all Retschtickle, Erlinson, and Dahl here for them.
Yeah, and the Knights are taking a chance, leaving Redsicle in. I thought they'd get her out on this free throw. Uh-oh, little miscommunication. Hand up, got to contest the shooters here. 5 seconds. Oh, nobody got a hand up. Ooh, they dodged one.
All right, that will hit us at halftime, 27-24 right now. You know, we'll throw up the little scoreboard score here right now so you get a chance to look at how everything's looking. But, you know, for the Cobras led by Molina, but for the Knights, Erlinson's just had a great half, and so has Retzicle in the post and everything. So we'll see what changes the coaches can do going into halftime here.
I'd like to see the Cobras attack the offensive glass a little more. The Knights sitting in that zone, they're doing a little ball watching and not putting a body on players. So we'll see if they come out and try to take advantage of that. And for the Knights, they just got to keep moving the ball, taking quality looks, and use their defense as they've done to get a few run-out transition baskets. So good half by both teams. It was competitive.
It really is remarkable what they've done with their company, and it's what so many Americans strive for in their life is to do something like that. And they've just been very blessed, but they've worked very hard for what they've done. And that's something I think of when somebody asks me, you know, who are these guys? What are they about? It really is an American dream story.
My name's Roger Ellingson. I'm CEO at Ellingson Companies here. First 10 years here in Minnesota, we were farmers. We were farmers in Iowa, and we were farmers here in Minnesota. And it didn't take us very long to figure out why Minnesota land was a lot cheaper than Iowa land, because it was wet and it needed drainage. And that ultimately is how we got into the drainage business. You know, our drainage business was growing through the 70s. We bought a high-speed German trencher in 1971. Then I think it was 1976, we bought our first plow. You know, by the time we got into the 80s, we bought a second machine and we were doing all of our own staking and surveying and engineering. We seen a need to diversify. We wanted to stay in the construction business, but we wanted to be specialized in trenchless type applications. Then in 2000, we expanded to the Red River Valley. We've been there now 20 years.
Roger himself has had a passion for the ag, and it's bled down to myself. The willingness to take risk is probably what makes Ellingson the most unique. My grandpa was a huge influencer in my life, and he was my buddy. It's what gets me out of bed every day, is him and his passion for ag. You know, I can't say enough of the dedication that our employees have given to our family to knuckle down to get the work done that we've been so blessed to be able to install for our customers.
Family ethics, family values, hard work, integrity, customers first type approach that, you know, I think started in 1970. You know, a lot of the values I feel instilled in Ellingson and Ellingson's employees today came from my grandfather and my grandmother.
We aren't afraid to look at a problem or a project that's outside of our comfort zone and kind of take it on. And I'd say the team pulls together to solve a problem. It's not any one person that has the answer. We all kind of know who to go to and work together on it.
When I started 30 years ago, there was 6 employees, and in the 30 years, the growth of the company has been steady. It's been extremely fun, and I see that continuing on, that we're just going to keep going upward, and the company's going to grow, and still going to run it like a family-owned company where everybody still has a name and not a number.
Our ability to not only have the boots on the ground type employees who can get the project built, but we'll also have a technology team that can really tie the two together. I think we've built a team here that's set up to carry us for the next 50 years.
It's always moving, it's very dynamic in what's going on. We recognize that as Ellingson of how we have to be a part of that.
I see nothing but great things, down the road for the company.
All right, we're back at a halftime here. Kenny Wannamago Knights, Triton Cobras. The Knights leading 27-24 right now. Coming out of halftime here, see what changes either team makes and what they're going to go for here.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to you for allowing me to be here tonight before the second half starts. I've been getting a few text messages from people watching saying, how'd you get that gig? And Colt hooked me up.
Yeah, and it sounds like we'll probably have you back for the Saturday, the boys game when we play here too, so that'll be fun for that one also.
Next week, baby, we'll be back.
Yeah, busy week for Triton next week. We got tons of home events next week. I think we have 4 total, plus we have a couple doubleheader nights where wrestling and basketball is going on at the same time.
You know what that means, late nights for you, man.
Yep, late nights for me.
I think you got conferences too mixed in.
Yep, conferences coming. A little shot forward to Molina.
Oh, good little deflection by Redsicle to disturb the shot there. Oh, don't leave the ball though, defense.
Molina will make 3 here. And Molina is, I think we've been looking for a breakout game from her. I think we know she's got a lot of abilities and skills, but she right now, more than anything, is just hustling up and down the court on transitions and be able to get some open layups that way, but a couple nice 3-pointers from her too.
Yeah, that was good recognition by her to notice the defense sagged off a little bit, and you know, open shot, take it. Knights got to be strong here. Cobra's coming out, extending. Quam shoots it just off. Good shot though, got into the defense.
Yep, Thiemann with the rebound, and she'll push it up court here.
Yeah, bump by Maddie. Good call.
2 fouls for her right now. So I got a couple text messages during halftime too. So Briley and Aspen, both varsity players, are lefties, and so is actually their younger sister, who's a 6th grader, is a lefty too, which is kind of crazy. Neither parents are lefties, so you have 3 daughters that are all lefties.
3 girls that are lefties. I wonder if they pitch.
Yeah, I don't think any of them play softball, so
okay.
I think our softball coach would enjoy having them.
Oh, good take there all the way to the basket. Nobody stopped the ball handler, and then she made her pay.
Yep, that's 16 points for her right now. Iverson for a deep 3.
That was deep. Good shot. Stepped into it. Nice high release. Bingo. Oh, 3-on-2 now for the Knights. Can they take advantage? Rebound by Julia over to Maddie. Gets it.
First 2 points there for Maddie. Azeri pushes it up, and she'll miss on that pass. Trying to do maybe a little no-look pass there, which you didn't need to do.
That's a couple times on the secondary transition. The Cobras have done that. Knights ball.
Yeah, you just can't waste these possessions. These possessions are going to be big. I think both teams are going down and scoring baskets here. I think this could be a game where we're seeing who's got the last possession at the end who could win this game.
Well, this is something new that the coach... Oh, tough call there on Quam. Might have been a frustration foul. She missed the layup. Tried to get her rebound, pushing it back, but you could see the Knights were running a little continuous offense there and almost got the layup. Oh, give and go.
Essig for 2 out there. She'll miss on that one.
We're going to get a hold.
Yeah, it's going to be foul on Aspen Iverson, her first right now. That last foul was 3rd one on Quam right now.
Okay. Yeah, you notice the Cobras did a little give and go there. The opposite defender on top of the defense has to slide over and take the high post, and they haven't done that yet.
And it's 8th grader Paisley Ellingson will come into the game here. And I know, I think your parents live next door to Paisley's grandparents over in Wannamago there. So
excellent neighbors those Ellingsons are. And I was just talking to them at halftime. It's good to see them out.
That's going to be the 4th foul on Molina, which is big here for the Cobras, as she's their leading scorer right now with 12 points. And she'll go to the bench, and we'll probably see her there for a while.
I'd probably say till the 8-minute mark or so. Move it with the pass. Here we go. Come on, get each other open. Good take by Quam. Ooh, yeah, it's going to be interesting. They're going to call it out of bounds. She tried to do a little acting and throw her arms like she was shooting it, but
we'll get the foul there on Iverson.
That's 3 quick fouls for the Cobras in the first 3 minutes. A little pick-to-picker play. Good roll by Tess. And it's going to be white ball.
Yeah, Erlinson had a chance there, right there for that basket.
Yeah, I just got to be a little stronger with the hands there. Oh, they got a set play here on the out of bounds.
I think we're going to get a jump ball here. That'll be, I believe, Culver's ball.
Yeah, Stella's got to recognize that she's a little lower than the block there, and she doesn't have a good angle to turn baseline. She's going to have to turn back to the middle or else post up a little higher.
Cobras will throw another one away there.
Yeah, that's another unforced error for the Cobras. They got to clean that up.
Azari Thiemann comes into the game for Briley Iverson. Cobras will, I think, continue with a little press look here.
I'd like to see another ball handler get up here and help Tess out. They're all kind of hiding back here by the three-point line.
I think sometimes you run into that in the press. It's like you can't get any help on it, and you have plenty of people there to help. As they'll go out of bounds, that'll be Cobra's ball as Briley Iverson comes back in. I think Coach Wright's just trying to give her quick breaks as they can, knowing that she's got to stay on the court for them.
Well, the Knights there did a nice job with the back cut. Again, our hands need to be a little stronger. Corral that pass next time.
Little cut down there by Paisley Ellingson.
Nice deflection by Redsicle.
And Cobra's just trying to force passes where there's no open lanes right now and giving easy turnovers. Great move there.
Yeah, the old rip and go, just a little strong on the layup attempt.
See if Iverson maybe is going to go all the way to the hole here. Pass it over to her sister, back to their cousin Azari. That's off just a little bit. That's going to stay down with the Cobras. I thought that was close to being off of Ellingson over there.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering there.
I think she even knew maybe it went off of her too, as you always wonder when the girl throws the hands up. Same in football, you're always the guy when he throws his hands up. You know he pass interfered on that pass.
It's going to be a jump. Knights ball.
But good job by the Knights there.
We don't see a lot of chest passes make it through the zone defense, but that one did, and the Knights did a nice job recovering and getting the jump ball.
The Knights will push it up court here.
The Cobras continue to play that man. Nice move by Redsicle. Great shot by with the lefty, but didn't get it to go.
That foul is going to be on Iverson maybe there. Just going to be on Thiemann, I think, though.
Correct.
That's her third right now, too. So the Cobras right now getting in some foul trouble with some of their main starters.
Erlinson's been hot at the line. I'm not sure what it's been, but that's her 16th, 17th point now.
Essig will come back in the game here. Brenna Essig going on to St. Kate's to play volleyball, so congratulations to her.
Oh, that is fun. A good decision made by her. I got my master's through St. Kate's called.
Erlinson, that makes 18 points for her right now. She's having quite the game.
And, of course, the all-time leading scorer for the St. Kate's basketball team is a KW grad, one of the Clark twins.
Okay. The ball will stay down with the Cobras here. Getting into Iverson. Iverson kind of on a drive and a floater.
Yeah, it looked like she had lost the handle on the ball. Maybe it got fouled, but somebody just picked up a foul. Looks like it's Josie Quam, number 4 on her. Looks like they're going to bring in a freshman, Yvette Mendoza, to replace her.
It's looking like Coach Weemy, I know, probably not a super deep bench over there with just how young they are and stuff, but...
Yeah, they're a little short on numbers. Only one senior, so a lot of underclassmen getting a chance to get that varsity uniform.
Good set and shot there by Josie Bowe. Good rhythm by her, but she'll miss that shot and get knocked out of bounds by Essig. Go back with the Knights here.
Get this, Colt. Only one senior and only 2 juniors on the Knights roster, and the rest sophomore and freshman. As Dahl loads up. Nice job by Flum there, the freshman. 2 freshmen in for KW. Out of bounds. Cobra ball, excuse me.
Yeah, you look at both these teams at times can have multiple freshmen on the court. Cobra's also got 2 freshmen on the court. That's going to be a timeout. This timeout brought to you by...
So giving Tracy Peterson kudos for his service and selling our house and buying our new house is very easy to do because we found his service to be top notch.
He was great. He was friendly. He wasn't pushy. we highly recommend Tracy.
Tracy worked extra hard for us. Our house was not an easy sale, and there was a moment there when I personally was going to give up. Tracy did not. Got it done, and we are extremely happy.
All right, we're back coming out of timeout here. 33-30 lead right now for the Knights. Cobras have slowly chipped away, but the Knights have been able to hold on to that lead for most of the game here. I think almost all the game.
Colt, I hear you have a KW connection as you are the cousin of Tiffany Lindell.
Yes, I am. Yes, so Tiffany and AJ. So AJ actually will officiate my wedding this summer. So that'll be fun to have him there. Yeah, doing that. AJ right now, I know, starting up his lawyer job.
That's right. Plum with a shot from the baseline. A little strong. Yeah, Tiffany's middle child. Aiden is a freshman on our baseball team.
Yeah, good little pitcher, and I know they got a batting cage out at their house in their shed, so I'm sure they're already getting tons of swings in out there right now, so that's good for your program.
Gotta like that, doing a little extra work.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know, me and Kirby will see plenty of each other this spring as we're both the head baseball coaches, me at Triton and Kirby at Kenyon Wanamingo, so we'll be able to see plenty of each other this spring too.
And moving forward as we're both heading to the Gopher. Nice defense there to get a deflection and ultimately the steal by number 14. Cobras could take the lead here as they're down by 1. Uh-oh, open shot.
Josie Bowe.
Nice shot.
I think it's 5 points for her right now.
Yeah, first lead for the Cobras in quite some time. I think that might have been their first lead since it was 2-1.
I think Iverson got away with one there on a little hard hit. Thiemann with the block there, and Thiemann is the leader for blocks for the Cobras. That's her 11th block on the year right there. So she does a good job getting her hand in the way and knocking balls out of the way also.
Yeah, and what kind of created that chance for her was Redsicle passed up a 2-foot shot for a 2-foot shot. She should have just went right up with it. Here's Erlinson off the inbounds. A little short. Good rebound there by the Cobras.
Cobras are getting out here right now running. Iverson will lose the handle on the ball there, but she's going to take a three-pointer.
Yeah, a little short. Kind of rushed that one a little bit. Body was moving away from the basket. Tough shot to make.
And the Cobras with their first lead right now, 35-33 here as we're nearing the 11-minute mark left in this game.
Good left-hand attack by Redsicle. Couldn't quite get her shoulder around the defender and she had to kick it. Good shot fake by Erlinson. It's good little offense there. Couldn't quite hit it, but Dahl gets the ball. Uh-oh, we got a eye injury, looks like, here for
Iverson. Yep, Iverson will come off as Thiemann comes in. Looks like probably just poked in the eye a little bit there. Knights will inbound the pass here.
Knights need a good possession. Cobras have the momentum, and they do get the good possession. Redsicle with a little bank off the glass.
Thiemann will bring it up the court here. 35-35 tied game. As we said earlier, that I think this game's going to come right down to the end here. Great save over there. Number 3, Flum.
Yeah,
Flum for that one.
Josie Flum, freshman, a great kid that represents KW well.
Good movement by the Knights with the ball here. Just in and out for Erlinson, though, but great shot attempt there from her. She was in good rhythm there. Back to Paisley Ellingson, just an 8th grader.
You can see what the Cobras are trying to do here. They're passing and cutting, but ultimately trying to overload one side against the zone. See if the Knights can rebound strong. It's going to be a foul. That's 5 already with 10 minutes left on the Cobras, excuse me.
Looks like Natalie Robinson will come in for Isabella Southon. Also number 10, Maddie Gresseth, coming in for the Knights.
You mentioned Coach Wright. He had another coaching job before this. You know where he coached?
I think he was at Buffalo Lake Hector before this.
That's quite the change in location.
Yeah, change for him and stuff, but I think he was excited to get back here. He bought a house in town. I know he's engaged to get married also here, so it'd be cool for him. I think he was excited to get back here. I know he left a program that he turned around down there on his own.
Nice hustle.
I think at one point he was up at Moose Lake Willow also early on in his career too.
Knights getting a little soft and sloppy with the passes here. I'd like to see them make a little stronger pass, fake a pass to make a pass sort of thing. Nice cut. Gresseth will head to the line.
Yep, foul on 21 Robinson there, just her first tonight. And Coach Wright also super involved in summer AAU basketball. He's a coach for the Minnesota Rise, so he'll coach some of these girls during the summer. He'll also coach a bunch of girls from the area too.
Okay.
Briley Iverson coming back into the game.
I kind of did that AAU once in high school, went up to New London Spicer and tried out and made a team, but ultimately decided to kind of hang with my high school buddies and play with the high school team that summer.
Yeah, I think it's always fun playing with your high school buddies during the summer. It's just, you can't get over all that cooperation and working together and getting ready for the basketball season.
Yeah, it's just fun, you know. And here's the Knights trying to dissect. Again, another forced pass, though. We got to take care of it a little better. Both teams forcing the issue a little bit.
Aspen Iverson, just a little jumper out there. Still make two there. That's their first 2 points of the night. That's 37-35. All right, we'll go to this timeout brought to you by all our sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors. If you're looking to get on our sponsors, please. One of the coaches, Josh, there. All right, we're back out of this timeout here. So 37-35 lead for the Cobras. Been kind of back and forth here this second half. Cobras have taken the lead a couple times, but the Knights have been able to answer most times too.
Yeah, we expected a tight ball game here tonight, and Erlinson's going to go to the line. Boy, it's going to be an advantage for the Knights being in the bonus the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's huge, and that's 3 fouls on Aspen Iverson also. So you look at the Cobras with 4 of their starters right now in foul trouble.
And she gets another one. That's 19 now for Tess. I'm not sure what her season or career high is. Maybe if somebody knows, they could text that to us. And tie ball game, Colt.
Yeah. 20 points for Erlinson right now. And was Tessa, was it Tate was her brother?
That's right.
Yep. Tate also a great basketball player, and also I know football player, and really a baseball player for you also.
Tremendous center fielder. Had a strong arm, quick speed, and a quick first step. Here's Maddie, nice attack. Just got to lay it up there with a little underhand next time instead of trying to shoot it overhand. But that was a good take by Maddie. Oh, that's deep. Just a little short. Oh, we got to box out first.
Able to get the ball here, though.
Yeah, good scramble there for the Knights to get the rebound.
The Cobras have just consistently let the Knights get to the hoop right now. If the Knights can start finishing some of these, they can start to pull away from the Cobras.
Knights need a reversal. All the defense is on one side.
Iverson, I think that's one of those fouls you don't want to waste there. That puts her with 4 fouls right now.
Well, and especially the Knights are in the bonus. That's going to give them some free shots here. It's physical out there tonight, though, Colt.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we talked early in the game. The rest were kind of just letting them play a little bit, but they've kind of slowed the physical game down from both teams, as we've seen a lot of fouls just even this second half right now, with 8 for the Cobras and 3 for the Knights. And the Cobras in foul trouble with a lot of their players.
Well, nice shot by Julia. Knights take the lead. Back and forth we go.
And that's 4 points for her right now.
Julia's older sister, Corinne, plays volleyball for the UW River Falls team. No, I couldn't quite. Oh, nice rebound by Redsico. And finishes. Awkward finish, but she gets it to go.
Yeah, that's a huge basket. Now it's a 40-37 lead for the Knights here. Cobras are in desperate need of a basket here. Almost throwing that one away. Lucky to get it back to Aspen Iverson. That's going to be kicked out of bounds. That'll go back to the Cobras. Cobras, if they can just maybe weather this storm, get it down to 5 minutes, and maybe get Iverson and Molina back in the game for them.
Yeah, it's kind of hurting them. It's kind of messing with the rotation, too.
Yeah, it's forcing the Cobras to go to a lot of their young players here.
Well, it's a good opportunity for them to step up and see what they can do.
The Cobras right now, 2 freshmen, an 8th grader, a junior, and a senior on the court. And there's the 8th grader on the little drive there, Paisley Ellingson. And she'll go to the line with some big shots here. Paisley Ellingson, the daughter of our head football coach, Mike Ellingson. Used to be our head baseball coach also.
Yep. Of course, Mike's sister works for KW in the elementary school.
And I'm sure she's sitting at home watching right now, too.
That was a nice pass, though, to get the shot attempts here for Ellingson. And it was another give-and-go chance for the Cobras.
She missed the first, will make the second. It's another point for her.
Yeah, Knights need to handle this. Need to have a flasher coming up to help them out. Still waiting for them. Now they get the chance to get a little 3-on-2 action. Gresseth loads up and, in and out. Offensive rebound, though.
And the Reds go down in the post there, going against the 8th grader.
And gonna get a jump. But that was a good move by Stella. A little up and under action.
40-38 right now, Knights lead. Thiemann bringing it up the court here for the Cobras. Back to Thiemann underneath there, over to Ellingson in the corner. She'll get trapped down there by the Knights.
Yeah, kind of got into no man's land down there with the defense being in his zone. Didn't have an outlet pass to give it to.
Knights continue to make nice cuts and movements to the basket here.
Yeah, their offense has really improved. If they could consistently put it in the basket from a jump shot standpoint, it'd be really tough offensively. Uh-oh.
I'm just not quite looking at who you're going to pass it to, and it looks like Cobras are going to roll the dice here. Coach Wright is Iverson and Molina coming in. Both got 4 fouls right now, so they're going to have to be smart on the court here for the Cobras.
Well, I think they waited as long as they could. 6 minutes left.
Team and Molina over there. Back to Iverson, down to Molina, to Thiemann, a little drive.
That was some good action by the Cobras.
A little feed there, cousin to cousin there. Makes 13 points for Bradley Iverson. Cobras will continue in this press.
Good cut by Tess. Uh-oh, should have dribbled.
Yeah, you just got to trust yourself, I think, sometimes. Iverson will just pull up with a little jumper. It's going to be off. We'll get her a rebound, though. So get that down to Iverson also. Kicking it out to Thiemann for 3. That's going to be off just a little bit.
Yeah, she's been strong a few shots here in a row. Uh-oh. Ooh, got away with one, Knights. Oh, good job getting on the floor. Nice block by Redsicle.
Yeah. Look at that out, though. Molina. Back to Iverson. Cobra's doing a good job continuing to hold on to the ball with some missed shots here as Coach Wright wants him to slow down, maybe get the offense going a little bit here. Get a little bit better shots. See if they can maybe get Iverson back down in the post. Iverson will flash to the post there, but Knights are there to cut her off.
There is the post touch. Fading away a little bit. Need to take one more step and get her momentum going towards the hoop.
Yeah, you'd like to see her continue to just go a little bit stronger to the hoop. I think she's a good physical girl. She just trusts herself.
Dahl gets an open look. Nice rebound by Quam.
Again with the rebound.
Oh boy, a couple of missed chances for the Knights.
Yeah, those are going to be big baskets, and hopefully those aren't something that are going to haunt the Knights here down the end. I think both sides, both teams have been getting those offensive rebounds, but haven't been able to capitalize on those offensive rebounds.
A lot of times I think you expect contact and you don't get the contact, and it just kind of messes with the shot a little bit.
It's like Molina here to set this offense up for the Cobras.
Uh-oh.
We'll throw that one out of bounds, so I'll go back to the Knights here. The Cobras are probably in double digits here on this, and we'll go to a timeout. All right, we'll come out of the timeout there. Coach Weemy using his timeout here. I think they just tell the Knights to slow down a little bit, trust themselves, get the offense going. They've had a lot of success in their offense today.
Well, you got about 3.5 minutes left, tie game. It's going to come down to free throws, and it's going to come down to who takes care of the ball better.
Yeah, and the Cobras got to be smart here defensively. Already got the Knights already in bonus here, so. And, you have Iverson and Molina on the court right now, each with 4 fouls.
I think the Knights should take advantage of that and go right at them.
Be a turnover for the Knights, and now we'll go to Briley Iverson here, and she'll push it up court. Iverson to Iverson, a little floater down there. Again, I think just fading away from the hoop. She needs to go strong in there.
Yeah, Erlinson had a nice one-handed rebound. I think you got to go to your go-to players on offense here, Redsicle or Erlinson.
Yeah, looking for a cut to one of them down there. Redsicle's had a lot of success. Erlinson for 3.
That was a good look, though. Nice pass by Dahl. And the length again of the Cobras deflects a shot.
Yeah, good job by Iverson there, just playing straight up there and making sure not to get a foul. Good collapse in defense here.
Yeah, she thought she got fouled, but you can't reward her on that. That was good defense by the Knights.
I agree. I think Iverson trying to take a leadership position here, trying to make a big basket for her team.
To the ball now, Knights, to the ball. Uh-oh, just gave it up there.
Iverson coast to coast.
Tough finish.
That makes 15 points for her.
We need a flash here. Come on, Stella. Oh, Flum now coming up. Knights down 2 under 2 minutes.
I like you said, the Knights, I think, got to take advantage. They got to go at Iverson down in the post here, see if they can draw maybe a foul, and that foul is going to be on Aspen Iverson. That's her 4th now.
Well, that could be big, especially if this game goes into overtime.
Yeah, with how close it is and stuff. Yeah, the Cobras could be looking down to the end of the bench wondering, and I know they have a couple players. We have a couple players out on quarantine at this point right now, too.
Sure. Quam a little short. Hasn't had many shot attempts here this second half. See if she makes the adjustment and knocks this one down.
Yeah, big basket there for Quam. That's her first points of the night.
Yeah, and her dad, Jason Quam, has the most three-pointers at Gus Davis. So good shooting in the family.
All right. All right, we're back out of this timeout. Lead right now, 42-41. Minute 33 left in the game. Cobras ball. This is a huge possession for the Cobras.
Be interesting to see what the Knights come out and looks like they switched to a man defense here.
Molina over to Iverson. Almost throws that one away. I think that's a travel there. Yep, that's going to...
Well, that was a good job by the coach of the Knights to switch to a man there. Kind of caught the Cobras off guard and drug the pivot foot.
Knights able to get it up court here.
Well, they got to be strong here. You know, make every pass the easy pass.
Good job by them going after Molina. I think she had a good look at that hoop. So they will push this up to Molina as Molina almost loses the handle on that one.
Yeah, they're fortunate to get that one back. About a minute left here. Uh-oh. Oh, missed the bunny.
Yeah, you got to go up strong with that one, I think.
Well, the Knights get a chance to take the lead here with 50 seconds. See what Coach Weemy draws up.
I think you're going to see probably an Earlitz and a Retschko's hands.
Now they're just going to try to run their offense here with still a lot of time. Oh, they had Retschko on a post-up and they missed her. Oh, a little high post for Erlinson. Kicks it to Quam. Oh, but Retschko gets the board and the foul.
Board and foul, that's going to be on Azeri Thiemann. That's 4 for her right now, too. So you got 4 Cobras with 4 fouls on them right now. Big free throws here for Retschko.
Coach Wright on the sideline gets his whiteboard out. Cleans it off. Going to get ready for a timeout, potentially.
Yeah.
Got to make that first one, though, to take the pressure off the second one, and this one's going to be big.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a timeout here if she makes this one. Maybe he's going to let him play if we don't. If she doesn't make this. Big rebound here.
And
big points there from Retschko.
Knights save the Cobras a timeout by taking one themselves. We'll be back. 30 seconds left. Colt, the Knights boys basketball team plays on Monday at ZM, and I just did a little Twitter scrolling. I saw ZM beat Goodhue last night, 34-30.
Yeah, it's kind of been back and forth in that blue division over there for all these teams right now. I know we're battling right now for the conference title, and it was a big win for the Knights against us. A tough loss for the Cobras in that, which would have been big in this conference title. The Cobras have split with Lake City. Here's Iverson.
Yeah, last possession here potentially. 10 seconds to get an open look, and she in and out. It's going to be a tough call here.
That's going to stay down with the Cobras. You got 6.8 seconds left here.
Wright takes another timeout.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll stick through this timeout. We can kind of chat on what you're looking at and stuff here.
Yeah, I think the Knights, they might take a gamble and go back to a zone to kind of throw off the potential game plan here for the Cobras coming out of the break. But I don't really like doing a zone on out of bounds. Switch all the screens probably and contest the shot and hopefully get the rebound.
Yeah, you knew way more than I did on that. You know, all I could have said was, you know, I'm thinking if I'm Coach Wright, I'm probably trying to find a way to get it into Briley Iverson's hands, probably close to the hoop if they can get a nice pick and stuff underneath there.
Yeah, and Melina has been hot from the three-point line. If they get her an open look, that wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Yeah, and this is, you know, we talked about the fouls and stuff earlier. If we end up in overtime, you still have the Cobras here with, you know, 4 players with 4 fouls.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they have throwing the ball in. A lot of times the inbounder will be the one to get the shot, so we'll see what they draw up.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Coach Wright's got drawn up. This is a big play right now, big game for both teams here. Looks like it's going to be Brenna Essig throwing in, so I expect probably to see something to Briley Iverson here. Maybe a pick being set by Zeri Thiemann as they're just kind of talking to each other as they came inside.
And the Knights are in man defense. They're going to have the inbounders, defender. Open look's going to be a little long.
Knights ball, 2.9 seconds left.
I wouldn't mind taking a timeout and see if we can get something drawn up as the Knights set something up, but they got 3 seconds, enough time for 2 dribbles and a hoist. Can't give up a turnover here down in your own zone. Got to go deep.
That's going to be on Iverson. That's going to follow her out even before overtime here, so that's big right now, and the Knights will go shoot here also.
That's the next part. You can't hold in this situation, especially when the Knights are way down on the opposite end of the court. The Knights could get double bonus here. 2 shots, Cole.
Yep. 2 big shots here.
Well, you got to know the situation, too, as a player. You don't want to get that called on you.
You know, it's going to be tough for the Knights to even get a shot up there, even if they get the inbound pass in with 2 seconds left. So sometimes you just got to concede the inbound pass there, and where they were is going to be tough for them to get a shot. So this is a big free throw here.
And Julia knocks it down.
That's 5 points for her.
See, the Knights do have a foul to give. I wouldn't mind trying to get this rebound a little more aggressively.
Let's go with that huge basket right at the end there. That's going to be a win for the Knights, 45-12. Congrats to the Knights on that one.
Yeah, it's good to see the Knights pick up a win, their first of the year. It was a great game by both teams. Like we said, free throws towards the end. Redsicle hit that big one. Julia just hit another one. But a tough way to lose if you're the Cobras, too.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you got to pick your head up. I know Briley's going to be frustrated with herself right now, but it's just a learning opportunity for a young team, a good win for the Knights young team out there too. So,
well, I was just going to say every chance is a learning opportunity. She's going to go back and watch it. Coaches will probably talk to her about the situation, and she'll learn from it for the future.
All right, Kirby, thanks for joining me over here. Hopefully I'll see you on Saturday too for that game, and good luck the rest of the year for you guys.
Hey, I had a lot of fun, Colt. I appreciate you, and of course Mr. Van Beek coming up and talking to us as well. Hopefully see you next Saturday, Colt.
All right, perfect. Thanks, Kirby.